Hello, my monstrosities. Hello once again. Today I'll bring to you something interesting that I found. Few things before we start. These aren't my numbers. These are stat checks. So go check out stat check. Next, this isn't including the new balanced data slate right now. This is, last updated 3.11, and well, that's not. We're no longer there. So this is old balanced data slate, meta, wrap up, whatever you want to call it. And also, these are low numbers. So usually, you can't make any grand standings from a low sample size. And I don't want to do that about the rest of the faction, but there is something today that do want to highlight, not just for an I told you so, but because this is also a little bit concerning. Going to Tyranids, we have Synaptic Nexus, where it's perfect zeros across the board. And I remember when the changes came, and I said, man, this is the worst detachment for Tyranids now. And of the ones being played, it is the worst one for Tyranids now. Of course, every time you make an opinion video, there will be people that disagree with your opinion for the sake of disagreeing. Um, but to that end, Synaptic Nexus unfortunately just doesn't have it. Now, it always going back to that sample size. What is this, right? Was it one person that just scrubbed out? Two, well, out of three people in 14 games played, there was not a single game won, which is not not great. Like not great whatsoever. There's nothing there. Why is this? Well, Synaptic Nexus, if you weren't up to date on what happened and you dodged me complaining about it for at least two videos, I think, Synaptic Nexus, the best strat in it, Reinforced Hive node, got hit. Into which, just like all the other Armor of Contempt changes, the -1 AP no longer is until the end of the phase, it's until the end of that attacking unit's attacks. Now, unfortunately, Synaptic Nexus did not get +1 to wound to cover that. No, nothing like that. So it's a bit unfortunate, and the state of this genre of detachments is also weird because you have Gladius, which got +1 to wound. You have Gladius that follows similar thing here, into which it's not just restricted to if it's a once per battle kind of thing. That's the problem there. You have Gladius that performs for several of the power armor wearers. Then you also have the flip side where, again, looking to sisters once more. Let's see. Yeah, Penitent Host suffering the same issue. Now, this one did only have one person, but it's just like if you're not Space Marines and your thing says, hey, select one of these three once per battle, it's not going well for you. Let's see, what's another one that has that? Black Templars kinda has that for Wrathful Procession. No, it's not even. That's the upgraded one. What did Black Templars do? Alright, nobody tried it, really. Is there anybody else that has that I can think of right now? I know there's another one that I'm just blanking on. Or at least I think there's another one that I'm blanking on. Maybe I'm not. Did I hit all the ones that have that similar, hey, choose one of these and then this, that, whatever? Alright, I might have gotten them all. But to that end, yeah, to that end, what's wrong with this style of detachment? Well, we're way past this. And then the things that were given for them are not great because okay, let's see, let's open it up. This was just supposed to be a Synaptic Nexus video, but now that we're having a discussion, sisters had a lot of problems. Do I think that they pretty much got fixed? Yes. Can you tell them that? No. But Penitent Host, let's see where we're at. Yeah, it only affects Penitent models, which is these five. This one requires you to be in Synapse range, and again, if you've been here, I'm sorry you're going to hear this again. It is each one is a part of the wall. And notice how for orcs it works because on one turn it's all of those. It doesn't work for Tyranids because that's not how we play the game. So, uh, if all of these were together, that'd be nice. Also, just saying, at this point of how detachments have progressed, I'd say if you gave all of these buffs to said models that you're supposed to affect, I don't even think it would be overpowered at this point. I really don't, unfortunately. Um, if or even if you did what Wrathful Procession did, I should pull that up because I keep referencing it. Ba-ba-bum. Black Templars. This might take a minute, but yeah. Oh, look at that! It didn't take a minute. Good job. Wrathful Procession. All right, so you see here at the start of your battle round, you can select one of the litanies listed below. If you do, until the end of battle round, it's applied to all infantry and mounted for your army. Now, admittedly, it does have the restriction of infantry and mounted, so it can apply to the vehicles. Uh, oh no. This one only applies to Penitent, and for this one you have to be within Synapse range. So it's not like there's absolutely no trade-offs, but once per battle, 5 up, invuln. I I was going to say I'd argue it could be 4 up, but I know that's not fair. Uh, Penitent, I'm not even fight on death, right? Yeah, fight on death. +3 to move, and +1 to attack and strength if you made a charge move. Really though, think about it. For the Penitent, right? Let's take this. If you did that, if you gave them all of that, would that be busted? What would you call busted if you gave an our Tyranids all of this, right? If you gave Hormagaunts a 5 up invuln and +1 to advance and charge, so that's +2 to their move, and +1 to hit in melee. And they have to stay within synapse range, so probably Neuro Tyrant and Neuroloids helping you do that. Uh, would they be busted? Probably not. No, that they're still Hormagaunts at the end of the day. 5 up invuln, like we saw with another detachment. Cough, 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 cough. Isn't that great? All right, reel it in, monster. Don't rant about worry about for monster again. This isn't that video. But going back, I just ask for better counterpoints. Sometimes I don't mind people having different opinions than me, but a lot of the things that I see lately, and as an increase, is that people have played against their friends, even people that are good at the game. Not going to say any more than that. That have played against their friends, and people at their local game shop. They go, "No, you suck. You're wrong. I'm him. Nobody does it like me." And then here we are with apparently nobody does it like anybody because it isn't great. And I hope GW doesn't continue down the path of we're just going to keep releasing new good things and never address the bad things because I would like Synaptic Nexus to be better. Um, it's one of those detachments that I really I don't even know what do I say about this. I I realized the problems with it before it got nerfed, so I had a love-hate relationship with it. I've made many a video about it, and when something that's like mediocre at best, because it's really hard to find yourself justifying playing Synaptic Nexus over Invasion Fleet. It's hard to do that because of the things it gives you. Oh, 5 up info, cool. 5 up feel no pain. +1 to advance and +1 to charge. Oh, but do I get to advance and charge? No, you idiot. You get one or the other. So you either bring the Hive Tyrant for your assault, or you don't advance without Hormagaunt so you can charge. Like, come on, man. +1 to hit in melee. Oh, so we have a lot of great melee? No, one of them already hits on 2s, the other one won't get there. Now, I will say, before the change, I did like Warriors in Synaptic Nexus. Because nobody expects your 4-up save to maintain a 4-up save for T5 3 wounds when you have Reinforced Hive node and something like cover. Right? I did talk about Venom Thropes and Warriors in Synaptic Nexus. That's a surprise of bulk that people aren't prepared for. What's that different than Warrior Bioform Onslaught? Easy. The 5-up invuln is different from maintaining a 3-up save because of -1 AP and then cover. Yeah, that's much different. So that's why I liked it there. And then +1 to hit was useful here. And you didn't have to spend a strat here. You could do this on your warriors, hit them over the head. On one unit that's rerolling, could get up there, possibly one turn make the charge, give them that same 5-up invuln that you were talking about on another one. You know, there's some things here, and it's just sad that that didn't catch on. I don't mind what did catch on, which was uh, I take that back. I definitely did kind of mind the Norn emissary spam here because, again, to the same point of, well, a 4-up invuln is a 4-up invuln. So what was I really being attacked with that I wasn't going to be on my 4-up invuln from a 2-up save, right? If you're shooting me with anti-tank for my tank, I was probably going to be on my 4-up no matter what, right? That's how that works. And if it's a lot of small attacks, I have a 2-up. So did I need to spend a command point on that? When then I also have a feel no pain probably because I probably got there. So I don't know. I thought that was a weird direction for things to take. Then we also saw a little bit of success from Tyrant Guard that was out of one channel that we've talked about on here before. Sorry, I didn't think too far ahead because or else I would pull it up right now, and who knows what YouTube would do. But actually, you know what? Let's do this the smart way. Referencing this, we did see. Here we go. YouTube, please don't do anything stupid. Alright, here we go. We did see Spacebug Studios do well with Tyrant Guard and Synaptic Nexus. That's we saw that, and I don't mind somebody find a way to apply them pretty much to the same reason I was talking about Warriors here. But you know, when now it gets the blanket change with Armor of Contempt, which really I feel like that could have just been Armor of Contempt because Void Armor and Reinforced Hive node did not need to change. Whatever, and then Art as Nails is still until the end of the phase. Who knows? I don't really get how some of that reasoning went behind things, but here we are. It's much different when an entire faction gets that versus a detachment here or there inside a faction. But Synaptic Nexus, unfortunately, is struggling. Can it make a bounce back now that the Neurolictor is 10 points cheaper and the Norns are cheaper than what they were? And the Hive Tyrant's cheaper. No, I don't foresee it. I don't foresee it. And maybe it just needs another new thing. Maybe we've tried Tyrant Guard, we've tried Norns. Maybe we need to try sorry, I'm thinking of our good units. Ooh, we tried Battle Shock first. That was the first thing that everybody tried. What? Somebody go try something, maybe. We'll see. I got nothing right now. I didn't think that far ahead. This was kind of just a like, wow, would you look at that? And this evolved into a longer video than I originally planned. Not even going to lie to you. So, yeah, if you like the video, like it. Got a comment for me, comment. And until next time, peace out, my monstrosities.